Hi guys! Today is the 25th of November, which was actually the date that prom was meant to be, so I decided, do you know what, since it's not happening, I still want to get all done up, all dressed up. I was meant to have my nails done, but like the girl that I go to get my nails done, she's not like got no appointments for November, so I don't have them done, so I need to do them myself. But we're gonna do a wee get ready with me for my non-existent prom, because I don't actually have a prom to go to. I'm just gonna get dressed up. I'm actually working tonight as well, so we'll just see how this goes, and then I'm gonna put on my prom dress, and yeah, we'll get to see everything. So I think I'll start with my hair. First of all, I was going to do like, probably if it was my prom, right, I'd get it like curled and then like styled somehow, but obviously I'd be going to a hairdresser to get it done. But I'm going to attempt it myself and see how I get on with it. I don't really have any pictures or anything to show you like of what I want. I've got my curler just heating up the now, and I'm going to do some pin curls and then do my makeup and nails and I've actually been super busy with like work and uni and everything, and I do have a haul coming for you on like Black Friday, what I'm going to order on Black Friday, and what else, oh yeah, me and Daniel are also going on a wee like staycation just to the Edinburgh markets, because obviously the Glasgow ones aren't on. Well, they are like, there's a few markets, there actually is a few markets in by St Enoch Centre, but it's not like the full George Square, you know, sitch. Right, so I'm just going to do it half up, half down, and just curl the bottom bit of my hair, and then I'm going to just pin curl it, like pin it up, and then do the top bit, and then I'll come back to you and decide how I'm actually going to style my hair, because I have no idea what I want to do. So I'm just going to, these clips are actual life changing, man. I use them for everything, like even if I'm just trying to put my hair up in a hurry. I know it doesn't really look nice the way that I've done that, but we're just gonna roll with it. I feel like I should have started this with washing my hair, but we're just gonna ignore that and just carry on with it. Right, so see, like while I'm curling my hair, watching Pretty Little Liars because it's just been put back on Netflix. Oh my god, I actually like, it's always been my favourite kind of like, what is that even called, like series. It's been my favourite like series forever and ever, and then I went to rewatch it one day and it was no longer on Netflix, and I was like, ugh, and I really wanted to watch it. Right, it's back on Netflix, and so I've been binging it since the day that it's been back on Netflix, but it's only staying on Netflix till like the 20th of December, so I literally need to binge watch every single episode because it's amazing. I've got so many assessments for uni, I don't know if it's just me, right, but pure stressed out your bollocks, like actually. Right, that is my hair fully pinned up. That took absolute ages, but anyways, my phone's really low on battery. So I'm just gonna move on to the makeup, like, cause I've never actually told you, I don't think I've told you like actually why prom was cancelled, but like obviously COVID, so the school prom get cancelled, and then we were gonna do one like everybody, there was a yearbook committee, right, so everybody in the yearbook committee, I wasn't on the yearbook committee, but it was like, I don't know how many people, I think there was like 6 people or something like that, just like quite a small number of people that were going to organise it. And then I never heard back from like them, like nobody ever heard anything from them, because like they had an Instagram account and all that, right, but like I got to a point where nobody really heard back from them, and I actually texted them on Instagram and was like, or sent them a DM and was like what's actually happening. They were like, oh, like it's not actually happening anymore. I was like actually going to cry, and then I was like, I could actually do this myself, like I feel like I don't know why I just didn't say, I don't know why I thought I could do it myself, like if they've already tried and they couldn't get anywhere, like why did I think I could pull it off? But I was like, I could literally do all this myself, like I was so like determined, and I was like, I'm going to do this, and everybody's got to like have an amazing day now. And I felt so good about myself. I was like, I'm actually going to make so many people happy and everything. I looked into hotels, looked into everything, found a place, they cancelled, found another place, they cancelled, found another place, they cancelled. A lot of the time it was because of the COP26 thing in Glasgow. So a lot of hotels were pure booked out for like function rooms and hunters and stuff like that. And so I found a place in Hamilton, and they were like, yeah, booked it, put down my £250 deposit, and then people started paying their deposits into my account, and I had like fully organised it. It got like this massive hall. I had a bar, it had tables, it had a DJ, I had a big massive dance floor, and I was going to get like balloons and decorate it, and it was going to be 25th of November, which is like usually proms are in like June, right? And then it got postponed to September, and then since they couldn't do it, I thought I'd do it, and then I had to postpone it to November because that's the only date that I could get. And then after that happened, people started giving me deposits, and obviously I was going to decorate it like pure winter wonderland and everything, but then people kept voting yes, like yes, we're going to prom and it's going to be so good, and people were like pure DMing me all the time saying like I'm actually buzzing and like should I get my dress and everything. I was like, yeah, go ahead, like everything's got to like pure work out and it's fab, because I'd booked it and paid all my money for it, and I was like, well, there's no way this can't happen now unless we go into like another lockdown. There was no chance that was happening because the COVID numbers were really down at the time. I was like, this is going to happen, like I've actually managed to do this, and I was pure well chuffed for myself. And people started paying deposits, and it was like a good few people at the start started paying deposits, right? So all this money was coming into my account, and I was like, well, it wasn't a lot of money to be fair. I was only asking for a deposit of £20, right? So some money was coming into my account, and then I was like, there should be more than this for me to pay for a hall, because the hall was not cheap. It was really quite expensive, and I was like, I obviously have paid £250 out my own money, which is like non-refundable, so I can't get it back. And I was hoping that the £20 deposit from everyone would obviously cover their place at prom, and then like that's fine, like then that means that I'm not actually like losing really my £250 because it's going to like a deposit for the place, so I wouldn't be that bothered. But then it started to slow down so much, and I was expecting nearly everyone to have paid by a certain date, and probably less than half had paid, right? So after that had happened, I was like, we need like, I need just to pay. So I started just individually texting them and being like, could you, if you're coming to prom, could you do this? And then a lot of people were like, I've actually changed my mind. Like, fair enough if it's your like birthday or if you had something else on, but everybody had voted yes in the polls. Like, there was very few people that had said no, and so I was like, right, okay. And I started panicking, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. And I left it a while, and I tried to figure it out, and I tried to do everything I could possibly do to try and fix this, and it just came to the point where there wasn't, like, there was a limit on the hall, so you had to have over 50 people, and there was like originally like 100, and I was like, well, I'm going to pay my deposit anyways, because there's no chance like half the people is just going to randomly pull out. They did pull out, but it just like slowly went down, so it went down to 80, and I was like, do you know what, that's fine, because maybe if it was 100 the hall would be too packed. And then I started individually texting people, they were like, oh no, I've changed my mind. And then it was sitting just at like 60, and then all of a sudden it dropped, and I was like, it dropped by like 10 people, so we were under 50, right? And I was like, that we can't have a prom if there's under 50 people, like that's just not like that, you can't get the hall. And I was like, I actually don't know what to do. So then I was like, do you know what, 50 people, like it is a lot of people, right? But it's not that much. Like I can get a few like of my friends from like a different school or somewhere, or like I can like allow people to bring plus ones to make up for the extra numbers. And then even with the plus ones, we were just slightly on, like not everybody had a plus one, only like 1 or 2 people wanted to bring a plus one, and so we were just under 50, and I had to cancel because the like place wouldn't allow me to use the hall if it was like under 50 people. So I cancelled and they were like, your money's unrefundable. Look at my eye, it's so black. Oops, let's rub my mascara, I forgot to take off. But they were like, it's unrefundable. And I was like, well upset because that's me not only lost a prom, but lost like a month's wages. So I was quite sad about that. And then one day this boy in my year just swiped up. It was like 1 AM and I was just chilling in my bed and I seen him typing and I was like, we talked in school but we weren't like, we wouldn't hang around or anything, like I'd say hi to him if I walked past him or something. So this boy that was in a few of my classes was like, can I put this on my private story? And when I read it I was like that, oh my god, this boy's asking all his friends to like send me money to make up for the lost money that I got. I was like, this is genuinely the nicest thing that somebody's actually ever done for me, or one of the nicest things anyway. And so people from my year that obviously can't go to the prom because prom was no longer on started sending me little amounts of money, like £2 and £3, to try and make my money up. And eventually I got like, I don't know if I got 100 back or just nearly £100 back, something like that. Obviously I didn't get the full 250 back, but I got like 100 back. So say I only lost like 150, like that's a lot better, and it was such a kind thing for somebody to do. I was just absolutely shocked. I was like, oh my god, thank you. This is literally like, oh, the lighting's gone pure weird. This is literally brand new, first time I've wore it. I forgot to take it off before I do my makeup, so I don't want to get makeup all over it. I'm just going to take these out so that they're not pure, like I pinned them up so that they'd like go, like they'd actually stay curly, but I'm just going to take them out and let them drop a bit because they're going to be like that, and I want them to be a bit more like this. I don't know why that one's dropped so much, but I like it better when they're not as tight. I think I'll do this side first because that's the one I started on. So yeah. Right, so we're nearly done. I'm going to like pin my hair up somehow. I don't really know what I'm going to do, but see if prom was happening, I was planning on buying new shoes, new pair of Air Force or new Converse, and wearing them under the dress. So I actually have the dress here. I'm going to show you. I'm not sure if the picture's, but it's massive. So if it was a real prom, I'd probably buy my own dress because I don't want to get like copy my sister's, but that one's actually my sister's. And if it was me organising the prom, like the prom in November, I probably would have wore that one just so I didn't need to buy another dress. But if it was like the original prom with the school, I would have went and bought my own dress. Because yeah, I wanted obviously to choose it, not just wear like somebody else's dress. But this dress is gorgeous and you'll see it in a minute. Right, okay, so we're going to ignore the state of my room, but I've got the dress on. I couldn't get the back done up, like I physically can't get my arms to like reach it. Also, like it's huge on me. It's huge on me because my sister's a lot taller than me. I'm 5'5" and she's 5'8", so it fits different. Like there's a lot on the bottom here, but I'm just going to show you. So this is it. So a little view of the full dress. She is the moment. So please like this vid and I'll see you soon. Bye!